You know that feeling, right? That weird, kind of frustrating moment where your brain just goes blank? It happens in the most normal places, at the most normal times. Well, today, we're going to pull back the curtain and see exactly what's going on in your head when that happens.
So, picture this. You're sitting in the living room, you're on a mission. You need something. Your keys, a glass of water, maybe your phone charger. You know exactly what you need. You get up, you walk through the doorway into the kitchen, and then, poof, it's gone. The thought has just evaporated. And you're left standing there, looking around, thinking, wait, what did I come in here for? Right then, that little voice of doubt starts whispering, am I losing my mind? Is my memory shot? Well, let me just tell you right now, you can relax. The answer is a big fat no. That whole why am I here moment is totally normal. It's a universal human thing. It's not some personal failure, and we're about to dive into the really cool science behind it. Believe it or not, it actually has a name. It's called the doorway effect. And honestly, just knowing there's a term for it, that it's a real documented thing, kind of makes you feel better already, right? It's not just you.
And here's the absolute best part, the main takeaway. This isn't a glitch in your brain's software. It's actually a design feature, a surprisingly smart process that's supposed to happen.
So we need to completely shift how we think about this. The myth is that it's a memory glitch, that our brain messed up. But the truth? It's more like your brain is doing some intelligent housekeeping. It's tidying up your mental workspace to get you ready for what's next. So here's the official scoop. The doorway effect is what happens when the simple act of walking through a doorway signals your brain to hit a little reset button on your working memory. Your old to-do item gets cleared out to make room for new information. Yeah, think of it just like that, a reset button. Every single doorway you pass through is basically your brain asking, okay, new scene, what's the new mission? Okay, so how does this work? Well, your brain is actually super organized. It doesn't just throw all your thoughts and memories into a big pile. It neatly files them away in what scientists call context frames. And these frames are directly linked to where you are physically. And here's how it all goes down step by step. First, you've got a task in your head, like, I need to grab my sunglasses. Second, you walk through a doorway. Third, your brain sees this as a major change of scenery, a new context. So fourth, it archives the old thought to free up mental energy for whatever might be important in this new room. This little phrase just sums it up perfectly. Your brain's logic is basically, hey, we're in a new room now. That old mission probably isn't the priority anymore. It's all about being ready for what's happening right here, right now.
Now, you might be skeptical. You might be thinking, come on, is it really the doorway or am I just easily distracted? Well, that's exactly what scientists wanted to find out.
And the evidence is just crystal clear. Look at this chart. In experiments, they had people walk the same distance, but some stayed in one big room while others walked through a doorway. The folks who stayed in the same room, hardly any memory slips. But the second people walked through a doorway, even a virtual one in a computer game, the memory errors shot way up. The doorway is the culprit. So why on earth would our brains be wired this way? Well, think back to our ancestors. Entering a new space, like a different part of the forest or an unfamiliar cave, meant you had to be on high alert. Are there predators? Is there food? Your brain evolved to wipe the slate clean so you could focus 100% on assessing the new environment for threats and opportunities. It was a survival tool. In our modern homes, of course, that ancient programming feels like a bug, especially if you're stressed or multitasking. Your brain just defaults to its factory settings. New room, new focus. Okay, so we get it. We know what it is. We know why it happens. The big question is, can we do anything about it? And the answer is absolutely. You can totally learn to master the doorway. Here are 4 super simple tricks that actually work. First, say what you're doing out loud. I'm going to the kitchen to get my keys. Saying it and hearing it locks it in better. Second, visualize it. Before you even move, picture yourself grabbing the keys. Create a strong mental image. Third, carry something related to the task. And last but not least, if you totally blank, just do the one thing that works almost every time. Go back to the room where you had the thought. The original context will usually bring it rushing right back. So let's try to change our perspective here. Instead of getting annoyed by this little mental quirk, maybe we can start to appreciate the incredible, efficient machine that is the mind behind the door. The next time you find yourself standing in the middle of a room completely clueless, just take a breath. Don't beat yourself up. Just remember, your brain isn't broken. It's not failing you. It's just being really, really efficient. And I want to leave you with this idea. That memory, that thought you had, it isn't gone for good. It didn't just disappear. It's just filed away, patiently waiting for you right back in the room you just came from.